All right, you guys. Let's see. Through my iPad. Let's see if this works. I don't know why it was saying broadcast interrupted. Let's see if we get going, if this works. Bree, hello. We had a problem with our first one. It was not streaming well and I was freezing. So you guys let me know. Madison, it's working for her right now. Perfect. Hello, Tammy. You guys let me know how the connection is before I get started. I need to make sure that this video is good. And then I will go over some of the same stuff that I said in the beginning. Hello, Alice. Hello, Dad. Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Sunday. We are going to be making our blueberry buttermilk puff. You guys, it is so good. I made it one time before, and I think I ate the entire thing by myself with my friend Bree. We sat in the kitchen, and she didn't believe me that it was going to be good, and then we ended just eating bite for bite. It's even better cold, out of the fridge, in a Tupperware container. Looks good, working good. Welcome back. Seems good, working. Hello, everybody. So, I think it's working. I don't know why it wasn't working before, but I am going to reshare this video to my personal Facebook page and some recipe groups that I am a part of. If you guys want to do the same, that would be awesome. Just don't start a watch group because I can't talk to those people inside of the watch group for whatever reason. I can't see their comments and I want to be able to answer any questions they have, talk to them, and then if we make our 40 live views that stay there for longer than 5 minutes, I want them to be able to get entered into our giveaway. So that would be a bummer, and sometimes they feel like I'm picking on them and not putting their name in on purpose, but that's not the case. I just can't see them. Hello, Crystal. Good afternoon, everybody, and happy Sunday. I am trying to figure out if I shared the video to my personal Facebook page or not. It doesn't look like it. It looks like I just did it to my groups. Also, try to avoid groups that you're not familiar with, groups that you don't know. I've just had some problems recently with some of the groups that we've entered into. There's been some trolls that have come and picked on me. Trolls are people who their entire goal on Facebook is to go onto videos like mine and give people a hard time, hassle them, talk about random things that aren't pertinent to what's going on, just to throw them off of what they are doing. And they are really good at doing it to me because I am not seasoned. I am brand new at this. I think we're going on month 4 and I haven't had to deal with them too much. So yes, Bree, you if whenever you're not working, it will be here. No promise that it will have a lot of leftovers if it's anywhere as good as it was the first time I made it. So for whatever reason, this will not share to my personal Facebook page. It keeps saying share failed. Anyone else having that problem? Just leave it up to me for my Facebook to not like me sharing it. Oh well, hopefully it gets out there with all of your guys' shares. I do like to share it to my personal page so that my friends can see that I'm on, but it doesn't want to do it. And I think it has to do with the fact that I deleted my last one.
I'm trying to help.
Posted. Awesome.
Trying to help.
Yes, Crystal, but it is exhausting and it's hard to do while I'm trying to cook, and I have to reach in and block people, and I also have to figure out who trolls are when we do the giveaway, because we've had trolls try to enter my giveaway, and that's kind of a bummer because they're real people, so they know to keep their mouth shut when it comes time to win something, and so they'll just comment their name and not be a troll, and then they might win, and that would be awful. So, yeah, Heather, I got it to work. I just had to add something in the description or the comment area or whatever, so it worked after I did that. Okay, so like I went over in the video we first did, in this recipe, it calls for 12 cups of croissants cubed, 6 to 8 large croissants. What I did last time is used Pillsbury big and flaky croissants and baked them myself. So I did it again this time. But there are croissants at your bakeries, in your grocery stores, that I'm sure have awesome, really buttery, flaky croissants that you can use as well if you don't want to do that. But this really works in a pinch, that I always have Pillsbury crescent rolls in my fridge, so I didn't have to go to the store to get them, which was nice. So Yeah, Crystal, it would need to be somebody who would be able to be consistently with me when I'm cooking. And we've been really blessed that my husband's been off of work for a little while, but he does go back to work soon, so he won't be able to help. So I might have to put my feelers out and see who of my top fans would be able to catch most of my shows and be able to block people necessary. So yes. Yep. So Kingston has already done his awesome job today, and he took our blueberries and he washed them off in the sink. It says the recipe calls for blueberries or blackberries, but I have a couple of raspberries in my fridge, and I thought that would be really yummy in this recipe. So I'm going to try it out and let you guys know how it is. So they rinsed off our blueberries for us, but I'm still catching a couple of blueberry stems in here, so we hopefully can avoid some of those in our dish. So we are get started. My oven is preheated to 375, and you want a baking dish that's a 9 by 13 by 3 inch deep. It's a pretty deep baking dish. This is just a Pampered Chef baking dish that I think my mother-in-law got from my husband before we even met. But I use it all the time. Just a Pampered Chef baking dish. Something simple, but you want it deep enough. Blueberries and raspberries today. Brooke, you have to make this. It's so good. Hello, Corrine. Heather says, hi, Kingston. So we have our baking dish, and we want about a tablespoon of unsalted butter in our baking dish. So I have some butter here, and you want it to room temperature. Mine is a little past room temperature because I had it sitting on the oven while it was preheating on purpose, but I let it set there too long, and it got a little melty, but we will make it work. So we're going to take this, and I'm just going to drop it into our pan, and we're going to just spread it around on the bottom. I am making a mess already this morning, you guys. This butter is messy. So I'm just going to take a paper towel. You guys can't see. For whatever reason, I cannot get this thing in the right position today. Must be a strawberry kind of day, making chocolate-covered strawberry brownies. Pampered Chef so much, I became a consultant. Brooke, that's awesome. This is the only Pampered Chef item I own. I have looked into some of their stuff, and it definitely, I could probably spend a lot of money on Pampered Chef. You guys know me and my cooking tools and baking dishes and stuff that I love so much. So I'm just spreading this around the bottom, a little bit up onto the edges. I just use my paper towel, and it helps just kind of spread it around so that you're not having to use your hands. Hey, Kingston, where's your stool?
It's right there.
Okay, come on. So Kingston has asked me multiple times this morning if he can help. So I am going to do my best to let him help us the best he can. So we have our butter spread out in our 13 by 9 baking dish, and we have our oven preset to 375. Now we are going to take our croissants and we are going to cube them, and that's just cut them up. So Kingston learned the other day how to use scissors at school. So we're going to see how he does. Mama will show you what we need to do. So we're just going to cube these croissants up. It's okay, buddy. Like this. And I found my Acini de Pepe at Arrowhead Marketplace. So whoever has suggested them, thank you. Kareen, perfect. See, you guys, this is why I started this group. I wanted a nice community of people that can help each other when it comes to baking, cooking questions, and recipe questions. You see what I'm doing, Kingston? So we're just going to cut up our croissant. So hold your scissors like this. Yep. Like this. And open them. Okay? And cut it. Good job. So cut it up. So we're going to take this. We're just going to cube it into little pieces. Nothing too big. But you do that, cut it up, and you spread it around your baking dish. Perfect, Kingston. Just cut it into sizes like Mama.
Whoa.
Yeah. So we're going to just spread these around. Like I said, you can get your croissant rolls at your grocery store.
Oh my gosh.
Grandpa's asking where your chef hat is.
Nowhere.
Nowhere? You don't know where your chef hat is? What about your chef coat?
I don't know.
Maybe Daddy can help you find it. Daddy? Kingston, I think in the dress-up bin, there should be his chef coat. Huh? Okay. Daddy knows where it's at. He's going to go get it, Grandpa. Vodka sauce too. Going to make mozzarella meatballs. Kareen, yes. Take a picture. Let me know how it turns out. Hello, Christy. Aunt Christy. All right, you guys. So we are just dicing up our croissants. These are just Pillsbury big and flaky. They have so many different kinds of croissant rolls these days, but these are the big and flaky kind. Kingston, you're doing so good, buddy. Good job. Thank you for helping.
You're welcome.
A little bit smaller. Perfect. Cut that up a little bit more. One more cut. All right. So we are just cutting up our croissant rolls. If you are new here, you guys, I cook live on my show. I don't make anything ahead of time because I want people to be able to, if they wanted, I post the recipe enough ahead of time that you guys can bake with me. So I do it in real time so that there's no reason to have to pause me or speed me up or anything like that. Oops, dropped one on the floor for the dogs. And I also don't make anything ahead of time because I don't want two blueberry puff desserts. As much as we would probably eat it, we don't need that much food hanging around. Hi, Auntie. Miss you. All right. So we've diced up our croissants. Now we are going to top it with the berries. All right, Kingston. So we're going to scoot you over a little bit. All right. Now we're going to take the berries in our hands and we're going to sprinkle them. So you want about 3 cups of blueberries or blackberries. You guys see we are adding some raspberries into ours. We had some in the fridge that were going to go bad in a couple of days. So we thought we might as well cook them up with our blueberries. You're just going to spread them around. Like I said, you want to rinse off your fruit. We have a couple of blueberry stems hanging out in here, but that's okay. Get these raspberries mixed in. I was just going to keep one section and do raspberries, but you know what? It looks really pretty with all of the fruit mixed around.
Mom, don't hurry. I need to help.
Okay, so we're going to let Kingston spread the rest of those blueberries around. Heather says, you're such a good helper. Look at that, you guys. Here, I got to move the comments so he can see himself. Look up. Ah, handsome guy. All right, you guys. So thank you for being a good sport. This is my son Kingston if you are new here. He always loves helping and cooking with me. So thank you for your patience and letting him hang out with me while we make this yummy breakfast. Spread them around, buddy. Don't put them all in one spot. All right, so we have spread our croissant rolls and our berries around. And now we are going to take our stand mixer with our paddle attachment, and we or you big bowl with a big bowl with a handheld electric mixer. Oh, there you go, buddy. Just quick and easy. Just dump them all in. I think we used a little bit more blueberries than the recipe called for, but Kingston wanted to put them all in there. So perfect. You put that in the sink for me. So this is our croissant blueberry mixture. And we will set that off to the side until we get our buttermilk batter made. Thank you, Kingston. That was awesome helping. So we have our paddle attachment. And we are going to add 12 tablespoons of unsalted room temperature butter. So I'm going to do my best to get this in here. What are you doing, Chef Kingston? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
I was just checking out the chef cat.
Oh, we've got a chef cat assistant. He's got a stuffed animal up here. So, all right. So we've got our butter in there, Kingston.
Okay.
Can you throw the wrappers away from me?
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
Can I turn it
We will, yep. I'm going to add a couple more ingredients. You throw this away first, please.
Okay.
All right. So we have our 12 tablespoons. Thank you, Kitty. Thank you. This is my Kingston, my little sous chef, here to help for breakfast this morning or lunch. All right, so we have our 12 tablespoons of unsalted room temperature butter. Now we need a cup of granulated sugar. And I'm going to let Chef Kingston put that into our mixing bowl. So I'm going to measure it out. And Chef Kingston, you ready?
Yep.
Grab it. Dump it in. Whoop. Yep. Good job. Okay, so we have our cup of sugar. We are going to mix it together on medium speed until it is creamy. So we're going to get Kingston. He's going to turn our mixer on for us onto medium speed, so halfway. One more click. One more. Perfect. All right, so we're going to mix that until it's creamy. And then we are going to beat in our eggs one at a time. And we need about 6 large room temperature eggs. Mallory says you're so cute in your hat and in your jacket. Abby, I have posted my KitchenAid before. This one is, so when my husband bought this for me, it came with, so when my husband got it for me, it came with this size bowl, which is a 4.5 quart. And then about a year ago, he bought me this, and I want to say it's a 5.5 or 6 quart mixing bowl that I added onto it, and then you just have to adjust your beaters a little bit.
And it's like a coffee cup.
Yeah, it does look like a big coffee cup.
And it is with the handle.
Yep. And I have posted these replacement mixing bowls you can get, you guys, for your KitchenAid, as long as it's the tilt. As long as it's the tilt head, these mixing bowls for sure work with those. Brooke, this paddle attachment is a lifesaver. You guys, anything that I'm using today that you are interested in, just let me know and I will get you a link through Amazon. And you guys know I have partnered up with Amazon, so any link that I provide to you with an item, if you buy through that link, it does give me a percentage back, a small percentage back, to help keep this dream going. Since I don't make any money on it, anything that you guys buy is a huge help to me. So if you are interested in any item, I will find it on Amazon for you, anything that I use in my kitchen, and I will post it so you guys can check it out. I sprinkled the love around. Thank you, Mallory. I appreciate it. You even have a share badge for how often you share. All right, so our butter and our sugar is creamed together. I love this this paddle attachment, you guys. Really saves a lot of time. It does scrape down the edges of the bowl for you. I obviously go back in and get it even better, but if you use this paddle attachment with your KitchenAid mixer, it saves so much time. Okay, we have our butter and our sugar in there on medium speed until it was creamy. Now we're gonna add 1 egg at a time, beating well after each addition. So you guys know how I feel. Is it too tight?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I don't like it.
You want it off or just loose?
I just want it off.
Okay, getting hot?
Yeah.
All right, taking hat off for the moment. All right, so stand in the middle so you don't slip.
Hi.
Can you stand in the middle so you don't slip? All right, you guys, so I'm wiping out my measuring cup. You guys know I like to wipe out bowls and measuring cups beforehand. So we need 6 room temperature eggs, and we are going to put them in one at a time and mix them well.
I know how.
Mix them well before each new egg goes in. A little bit harder. Harder. Ready? Ready? Hold it. Got it? Perfect job, buddy. All right, so that's our first egg. We are going to just mix these in one at a time.
Oh.
You want to crack another one for me?
Yeah.
All right. Crack it hard. So you want to make sure, woo, sprayed me. You want to make sure you don't see any more yolk.
I see some shells.
Yep, there's some shells in there. We don't want any more yolk. When you are mixing it into your butter and sugar, that's what you're looking for before you add your other egg. So this is why I crack my eggs into a separate container, because sometimes I am like Kingston and I get some shells in there, and there's nothing worse than having to search for shells inside of ingredients that you've already added, because there's nothing worse than having to scrape a bunch of them out of a recipe trying to get an eggshell like I am right now. So I heard a trick about getting eggshells out. If you get the tip of your finger wet, and then you're able to grab it easier, but this one is just, it doesn't help that our egg is completely broken apart. So I'm fighting with yolk and the whites. All right, Kingston. We're gonna do this next one a little bit better for Mama, okay? I'm gonna wash my hands for a second. All right. So what you do is you take it and you crack the middle of the egg. So we're mixing this in. So you always want to crack it in the middle. You hear it? And it cracks nice and easy. And then you just separate it in the middle. Yep, we've got a couple more eggs you can try. All right, so we're just mixing this a little at a time. Yep, perfect. You can put it harder, honey, so that it splits open. Whoa! Okay, now put your fingers right where the crack is. Yep, and then open it. Nope, you want crack side down. Woo! Okay, he just sprayed himself in the face.
And now there's a shell in there.
And egg all over the ground. Okay. Daddy, we need a chef cleanup.
Okay.
We've got egg all over. Poor Kingston, drop the shell. We'll get a new one. Here you go.
Oh, I'm all funny.
Oh boy. All right, you guys. Let's give a round of applause for our chef Kingston, but he is going to take a quick commercial break and go get cleaned up with Daddy, because we need to get all that egg.
Bye.
Say bye-bye. Our dogs are eating the eggs. All right, so we need one more. So if you ever have a recipe that calls for room temperature eggs and you have completely forgotten to take it out of the fridge, I am making a buttermilk blueberry puff. Eggshell to get it out. That's interesting. Homemade Chicago style pizza. Then I'm going to do beef tip noodles. Anyone know a good sub for mushrooms? You're allergic. Anybody have a good substitute for mushrooms? Anybody? Kingston, just hold on, honey. All right, so
I'm done.
the best trick you've heard is to get the shell out, is to use the shell to scoop it out. Shells attract shells. Mine does. I haven't had an issue, and all my boys like it. Zucchini or squash. Okay, so we're getting some mushroom substitutes for a recipe, which is perfect. Like I was telling you guys, if you ever have a recipe that calls for a room temperature egg and you have forgotten to take it out and let it sit at room temperature, the easiest way to warm up your egg is just take a warm glass of water and set your egg in it and let it come up to temperature. So I'm going to just no, Kingston, please just wait, honey. We can't lose any more eggs.
Kingston, wanna help you with something?
We're just going to wait a little bit. So, how about you guys fill up this with warm water and you guys put the egg in when there's warm water coming out. All right, so Daddy and Kingston are going to warm up my egg that just came out of the fridge.
So you just want it warmed up?
So what you do is you take hot water, put it in that measuring cup, and then put the egg in the measuring cup. I heard cracking the egg on flat surface doesn't get eggshell when cracking them. Interesting. Let's see. Well, I'm not a very good example because it's not always when I get shells in. But we'll let Kingston try that next time. We'll have him crack it on the table instead of the corner. It makes sense since you're not cracking it on the corner, you're not forcing the shell up into the egg. So that makes sense, Sherry. So I would say that's probably pretty good. So hopefully she gets some good substitutes for some mushrooms. Being allergic to mushrooms, I have not heard that in a while. I feel like I don't have that many things that have mushrooms in it these days either, so that might be the main reason. I saw something on Facebook the other day of somebody that's allergic to like water or like sweat. What, honey?
I need to watch one of the eggs.
No, Daddy's got the one egg I need. That's all. All right, so we just mix a little at a time. We add egg at a time, egg at a time. Zucchini sounds good. Hot. Make all half with half without. Just finished lunch here. Great dessert. I made lemon pie for dessert. Yum. Lemon pie. My grandma makes this pink lemonade pie, and it is really good. Pink lemonade pie. Super yummy. So Daddy's got our egg warming up. It should be room temperature here in a second. It doesn't take too long for them to get warm inside of hot water. Mallory says, thank you, ladies, for all the recommendations for her since she cannot use mushrooms. Sounds good. Thank you, guys. I did hit my goal. So we have been hanging out, which means that once we put this blueberry puff into the oven, we will do our giveaway. We just have one more egg to add, and then we will move on with the rest of the recipe. Just pop that in there, turn it on. Alright. So our eggs are all in there. We have our butter and our sugar. Heather, it's like, so they shower and they have to take a Benadryl before, and then like for half an hour to an hour after they take a shower, they like break out in hives and they itch. And some people say that to make it better, they have to shower with like distilled or bottled water, which would be super expensive. Yes, Mallory, I can definitely post the pink lemonade pie. It is 12:34 here as well, you guys. This is our afternoon. I'm calling it breakfast, but we're going to eat it probably all day long. So it's 12:34 here as well. I will post the pink lemonade pie, you guys, when I get off. So we have our sugar and we have our butter. We have our eggs one at a time. And now we're going to beat in our cream, our buttermilk, our vanilla, and our salt. And the mixture will look curdled. It does warn us of that. So, so that while you're making it, you don't think you did something awful, but it is going to look curdled. Hi, buddy. So we want 2 cups of heavy cream. And you guys know that there are different measuring cups for different things. So we are measuring a liquid right now. So we are going to use our liquid measuring cup, which are these. They are beveled differently than our solid measuring cup. So just make sure you use flour, sugar, salt, things like this are in these. And if you're doing water, milk, anything like that, liquid-wise, oil, you use this kind of measuring cup or your measurements will be off. Yes, Sherry. So in the recipe book, you guys, it is my Magnolias Table cooking book. So it's in her dessert section, but in the description it says, I think it tastes like a very best blueberry muffin, blueberry pie, and blueberry pancakes all combined into one baking dish. It's fantastic for breakfast as it is for dessert when we have a crowd. So I have made it for dessert when I made it the last time, and I technically am making it for breakfast today. The boys have been waiting for it. So we have 2 cups of heavy cream, and then we want 1 cup of buttermilk. And I am just using my 4-cup measuring cup right now to add all this stuff in. So we need the cream, the buttermilk, vanilla, and salt. We need 2 tablespoons of vanilla extract. 2 tablespoons. This is my half a tablespoon because I still can't find my tablespoon from yesterday, you guys. If you saw me, I was looking for it. All right, and now we need a fresh bottle of vanilla. If I can get it open. I hate these little plastic things around the lids. They're like impossible to get on. There's not a perforation, you guys. All right, if I chop my fingers off, you guys get to witness it. All right, here we go. Getting it pulled off. I have a cat. watching very closely to the blueberries and croissants that I have off to the side. Crystal, I would say it's a liquid. That's how I measure it in here. Because it's not a dry solid. It's definitely meltable. Oh my gosh, you guys, this thing is driving me nuts. Yes, Dad, thank you for the cookbook. My dad got it for me, you guys. And we have made the country potato soup that I made on my show is from this recipe book. The chocolate chip recipe that I always use is from this recipe book. So I definitely recommend Magnolia Table if you like cookbooks. Oh my gosh, you guys. There we go. Finally, that was a struggle and a half. And there's even more. All right, here we go. So 2 tablespoons of pure vanilla extract. And salt. We need a teaspoon of kosher salt. You guys know that I usually use less salt in my cooking than it recommends, but for this, the sweet and salty is really nice. So we just make sure you want a teaspoon. Again, I'm working with half a teaspoon. I can't find any of my measuring spoons. All right, so that is in there. I think we're all agreeing that it was, nope, we've got it all over. Solid liquid. You're killing me. Get a cleaning glove and twist anything right off. I do have one. I can get one under my sink, but I did get it open, you guys. That was a struggle. Yes, I would say, you guys, we are all right. It's a liquid and a solid, depending on what state it's in. So I'm just going to swirl this around and get those ingredients off of the bottom. Again, you guys, this mixture is going to look curdled because of that buttermilk that's in there. It is going to look a little chunky, and that is 100% normal for it to look curdled. All right, that is our batter. I'm going to stop. I'm going to scrape down the sides just a little bit more. You guys see if I don't know if you guys can tell from up there, but it is kind of chunky looking. You guys can see that the attachment looks kind of curdled as well. So just get this mixed around, and this is going to be our batter for our blueberry puff. Yes, Heather, these mixers are awesome. They're so life-saving. Hello, Mary Jo, how are you? All right, so we have our mixture all mixed in, and we are going to pour it over So my biggest struggle with that vanilla, you guys, I saw a couple of you were frustrated with me trying to open it, but it was that plastic that was on the top of it, and I didn't get it completely off, which is why it was hard for me to twist it off. All right, and like I said, I used a couple more blueberries, I think, than it calls for, but I don't think you can go wrong with a couple extra berries. So we're just gonna pour this over the berries in the baking dish. This is just our batter that's gonna bake this croissant and our blueberries together. Again, this is normal with all of these bumps and chunks. With all the egg that's in there and the buttermilk, it kind of curdles together. But kind of smooth it around. And now, it's almost ready for the oven. But now we are going to, here's lifts up and down, not as easy to add ingredients, but still love it. That option would be great. I love my Tilt Head, you guys. I do have the link for that as well on Amazon. It is expensive and it is an investment, but I got mine 2 or 3 years ago, and I don't think there's a single recipe that goes by that I don't use it. So it's definitely worth the cost. All right, so it's almost ready for the oven. Now we're just gonna sprinkle coarse sugar on the top of it, and we want a tablespoon of coarse raw sugar. Sugar in the raw. You want turbinando. That's what it calls for in the recipe. And we want a tablespoon of it. Mine is kind of chunked together, but I'm just gonna measure it out. And I didn't even have this sugar the last time I made this. So I think this is gonna be even just an added extra yumminess to it. So we're just gonna sprinkle this across the top. So I measured it out, and now I'm just gonna use my measuring cup and kind of sprinkle it around the top. Okay, so we've got our sugar on there, you guys, and it is ready for the oven. Thank you, Mallory. You are sweet. Baking dish here, Pampered Chef. Yes, it is a Pampered Chef baking dish. I love that attachment, you guys, for pouring into your bowls. It is this right here. So the only bummer is this awesome bowl that my husband got me. This doesn't fit on it. The brim is too wide. But this attaches onto your mixing bowl, your KitchenAid. So then it's a spout. So then you can just pour your ingredients in and it goes directly into your dish. So, all right. So I'm going to open the oven, 375. Always open your oven and let the heat escape away from your face first. And then put your dish in. So we're going to put this in. Middle rack in your oven, and we are going to cook it for 30 to 35 minutes. And you're gonna, it's kind of like a cake. If you insert a clean knife into the center of it and it comes out clean, it is ready to go. It says the puff is best served warm, but I have had it cold and it is still delicious. So you, and then you can save it in your refrigerator in an airtight container for up to 2 days, it says. So if you don't eat it all, which it's a big batch, if you're making it just for a small family, you will have leftovers and they will be amazing. But you can store them if you don't eat them all. I'm just going to pop my buttermilk and my cream into the fridge. Our blueberry puff. Kingston, do you want to do the dishes? Okay. Ooh, splattered myself. Kingston sometimes likes to do the dishes and gets upset if I do them without him. So I was going to show you guys how this works. And what I love about it is having my other bowl for my KitchenAid mixer. Sometimes you need a different bowl in the same recipe. And so I just used my other one that came with it for the other ingredients. So this is how it works, you guys. Yes, Mary Jo, you must make it. It is so good. Mary Jo, I have so much counter space, you guys, and I still struggle. I don't think I'd ever be able to be in a smaller kitchen. It's awful, you guys. This entire kitchen is stuck full of just crap. But this is how it works. Super awesome, easy to add ingredients in, right into the center. You're not having it to stick to the sides. Super awesome tool to have, you guys. I will post that link as well. So we will I usually write it down so that I can remember. So you guys want and then we'll do my giveaway. So I'm gonna just write this note down for myself. You guys want my pink lemonade pie. And then we want the link for the spout, my KitchenAid. I feel like there was one other thing. Oh, the attachment, the paddle attachment. All right, anything else, you guys let me know, and I will add it to my list. No pressure, you guys don't have to buy through my link, but it does give you kind of a starting spot of what kind of brands and stuff that I use as far as my kitchen tools go. Yes, it is a huge time saver. Sour cream raisin bars, Corrine. Sour cream raisin bars. If you guys haven't done it yet, go to my page and vote for what we should make for dinner Thursday night, because it's kind of neck and neck right now, and I need to get the ingredients, but I guess I'll just have to get them for both of them, and then whatever wins Thursday morning wins. Carol, I love blueberries too, and we threw some raspberries in there as well. So we go onto my page, you guys, and vote for what to make for dinner Thursday. Monday, our side dish days, and we are going to do this creamy baked asparagus recipe. Sounds so good, you guys. I love asparagus. Then you put some cheese in there and some Alfredo sauce, and I'm totally on board. So Monday we're gonna do the asparagus as our side dish, and then we, in that same show, I'm gonna teach you guys how to do chicken breasts in your air fryer. So if you guys have an air fryer, if you don't, I have a link for a really good deal of one on my page. You guys, it's a 5.8 quart air fryer, which mine is only 3.8, and I use it for my 4-person family. Excuse the mess, but so it's $60 is all for a 5.8 quart air fryer, you guys. That's unheard of. It just dawned on me last night. Somebody was asking me the size of mine. That mine wasn't the same size. It's the same brand though, same company, same style, and everything is the same. It's just a little bit bigger, a little bit more food, you guys. So Monday will be. Gage is still trying to get the eggs out of the thing. All right, so Monday, side dish asparagus and tips and tricks on our air fryer with our chicken breast. Thursday, you guys, get your votes in for what I need to make. Yes, sherry, cheese, Alfredo sauce, asparagus, baked in with some breadcrumbs, you guys. Oh, like, I feel like the asparagus is going to be the main meal and the chicken is going to be the side dish. That's how I feel about this recipe right now. All right, so enough jabbering. I know you guys are eager to see who will win this giveaway. My husband is doing my dishes for me, which is awesome. Get this cleaned up a little bit so I don't get my computer in it. All right. So I will start off with Justine B, Sherry L, Brooke S from Frozen. What is from Frozen, Brooke? Heather F. I saw your comment from Frozen, but I don't know what we are talking about. Nicole V. Carol Evelo. I love when husbands help with dishes. He seriously loves dishes, you guys. So I kind of just leave them for him because it's like his time to help in the house, but he also actually loves doing it, and he is like the world's best dishwasher loader. Like, I can fill a dishwasher and he can come through and fix it and fit like 12 more dishes in there. It's insane. I don't know how he does it. It's like a master jigsaw puzzle or something. I don't know. Yeah. He laughed at me. Hello, Carissa. How are you? Jaden, Carissa, did you have a chance to try those gluten-free sugar cookies? They were so good. I feel like my family liked those just as much as my peppermint sugar cookies. Don't get me wrong, they ate way more peppermint sugar cookies, but they liked them just as well. I am busy typing, and I will read off some names so that you guys don't have to keep commenting. So I have Justine B, Sherry L, Brooke S, Heather F, Nicole V, Carol E, Kim B, Abby B, Sherry B, Tina F, Emily S, Carissa E, Jaden S, Tammy C, Cindy B, Jesus M, Madison M, Alice C, Corrine H, Jamie W, Heather, I've got you, Heather F, Crystal S, Priscilla. Hello, Priscilla. Welcome. I think you are new here. So welcome to my cooking show. I am new at this. I did not go to school for it. I have been doing this channel for going on 4 months now, you guys. And this is kind of a passion project of mine. I never I don't know. I watch cooking shows and I always want to make things that they have on it, but I don't always feel that their tutorial videos are all that fun or exciting, and they kind of go fast and they miss steps and they aren't super clear. So I started this so that you guys could cook with me. You can ask questions in real time of what I'm doing, what I use to do that, how that is, or what that word means. I started it to kind of open up a friendship and a relationship between bakers and cookers. You guys, I am new at this. I am not a professional, so I do have questions sometimes. Sometimes I get stuck, and you guys are here to help me, and I love that. I love that in the community. The kitchen is like my favorite place to hang out away from my kids, and to have you guys hang out with me is also an added bonus. To show my appreciation for you guys, I give back. So I do videos. If you have 40 live videos, 5 viewers that watch for longer than 5 minutes, I do a giveaway. If we hit 80, I do 2 giveaways. So those are goals that I've set for myself so that I can give back to you guys. So I've got Priscilla B, Angela B, Dean R, Kitty K, Mallory F, Tina F. I was saying cooked chicken from frozen in the air fryer. You want me to do that? I can. It obviously, if you cook frozen meat to cooked in the air fryer, you do lose some flavor and some juice to it, you guys. So it is a sacrifice, but it can be done. Cindy B, Abby B, Marissa D. As long as it didn't have any egg on it. I was worried that Kingston accidentally got some egg on it. Marissa D. I put B. Marissa D. Abby S. Renee. Hello, Renee. How are you? Roxy B. Angela B. You guys, I did find out recently or last night that not everybody knows I have a website. I do have a website, you guys, and every Saturday or Sunday I try to keep it completely up to date, but I put all of my recipes on there with the videos, and it has a PDF print off, you guys, of the recipes that you guys can print off. It folds in half and you can set it on your counter. I know it's hard to print from Facebook and it's not always the prettiest, so I do my best to make these printable PDF ones so that you guys can have the recipes on hand. I need to try that recipe and compare it to the other one I have. Yes, please do. So I used for the recipe, Chris, I used Pillsbury gluten-free flour, and it was super good. So I've got Andrea S, Kimberly B, Heather F. I think I've got you twice, Heather. I've got you, Heather. Heather F. Kimberly B, Heather F. Mallory, I believe I've got you, Mallory. No, I don't, and I've seen your name a couple of times. Sorry, that's my fault. Mallory F, you guys, if you comment your name and I don't say it for a while, try it with an emoji, and sometimes it helps for the filtering. I watched you before when you made the lemon bars and the Christmas cookies. Oh, Priscilla, so welcome back. I need to find a good gluten-free dumpling recipe if you come across anything. Krista, I'm going to be making, oh, what is that soup called that has dumplings in it? The really North Dakota famous one. I can't remember now.
Oh, Nefla soup?
Nefla. Okay, so I got a Nefla recipe, and I'll just try gluten-free flour in it and see if that works. I don't know. Courtney, hello, Courtney. Always sneaking in there at the last minute. Hello. Banana bread bars today. You guys, that reminds me. I am going to, thank you. Alice got me. Alice typed in Nefla. It just has a little bit of a lag, but I'm sure you typed it right when I was asking. Alice, thank you. So I was going to make that upside down banana bread too today, you guys. I might make it tonight. So if I do, you might see me twice today, you guys. Lisa. Did I get you already, Lisa B? I didn't. So I've got you now, Lisa B. Crystal, how are you? Crystal, how are you, girl? Mallory, Italian wedding. Ooh, that sounds yummy. All right, I'm going to read through the names. If you still don't hear your name, comment one more time with an emoji, and I will... Crystal, yes, please do. What am I doing, Crystal? Making Nestle soup or upside down banana bread, you guys. I might make that upside down banana bread. I have so many bananas in the freezer, and the upside down banana bread looks so good. Harmony, I posted a broccoli cheese soup for vote last week, and nobody voted for it. So I will bring it back again come this next go around, you guys. I've been trying to work soups in every week because I know you guys love them, and I also have been trying to do more crock pot things because I know that that is way easier for you guys that are working. I've made these gluten-free. So good. Banana bread. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to read the names. If you still don't hear your name, comment your name with an emoji. Justine B, Sherry L, Brooke S, Nicole V, Carol E, Kim B, Abby B, Sherry B, Tina F, Emily S, Carissa E, Jaden S, Tammy C, Cindy B, Jesus M, Madison M, Alice C, Corrine H, Jamie W, Crystal S, Priscilla B, Angela B, Dean R, Kitty K, Kitty K, Mallory F, Tina F, Abby B, Cindy B, Marissa D, Abby S, Renee M, Roxy B, Angela B, Harmony V, Andrea S, Kimberly B, Heather F, Mallory F, Courtney A, and Lisa B. Angela, I have you in here twice. Angela, I had you in there twice that I had to fix. So, if I didn't say your name, you guys, please comment it again. I'm going to try to attempt to make Alfredo asparagus tonight. I posted that recipe, Crystal. It sounds so good. So let me know how it goes. Sandra F. You might have said my name twice. Abby. So there's Abby B and Abby S. Yep, it's almost done, buddy. Hold on, Abby B. Oh, I do have Abby B twice. Thank you. Jasmine S. Jasmine S. Jasmine, will you pick a number between 1 and 10? And that will be the number of name that I pull out that wins. And if I pull your name out before the number, I do remove you to keep the odds in better favor of everyone else that is in there. So if I pull your name out, you guys, I will not pull it again, just to keep it better for everyone else. Billy H, I've got you. Jasmine, if you comment a number and I don't see it, comment it again and put your hand up. Chance. Feldal. Hey, I got it now, you guys. Feldal. I saw a name that I missed. Jessica P. Hello, Doodles. I see you watching me. All right, you guys, let's get this number going. If Jasmine commented a number, you guys, and I didn't see it, comment it for her. Because sometimes it just filters people out, especially when I'm asking for them to pick a number for me. All right, so we've got 14 minutes left. It looks so yummy, you guys. So excited. I do warn you, huh?
Can't wait.
Husband can't wait, starving to death. Jasmine said 6. Emily Schmidt, thank you. Emily, do I have you entered in here? I do. Okay. I will warn you with this recipe, you guys, with that batter, if your croissant rolls are sticking up out of the batter, they will get a little darker than the rest of them. So just keep that in mind if you are cooking it, to kind of pat them down. I didn't do that, and I remember it from last time. So some of the tips are getting kind of dark. So if you don't want that to happen, just kind of push it in. Jasmine said 6. Mallory, Shane, I've got you. Shane. F. I don't know why you put 7. They are just saying 6 because I asked her to pick a number for us so that we can pull a winner. Hello, sissy. Jessica, my stepsister, says hello, Rory.
Hi, Jessica.
Say we will see you in April, Jessica. All right. You guys ready? Number 6 is going to be the number name that we pull out of the hat that wins. Sorry, guys. I was trapped in some cords. So if I pull your name out, you guys, I do remove it so that you will not see your name twice. So number 1. Angela B. Sorry, Angela. Number 2. Abby S. Number 3. Chance Felda. Number 4. Kitty K. Number 5. Billy H.
Number you going to?
6. Last one.
Drum roll.
Yep. Crystal S. Crystal. Congratulations, Crystal Sewell. Crystal Sewell. You are the winner. Just message me your shipping information and I will get something off to you. I'm going to take this time, you guys. Don't forget, I do have a website. I am going to show it to you guys, kind of show you what I mean as far as I have all of my recipes here, you guys, and they are all categorized. Also, I have most of the pictures of our giveaway winners. So if you guys want to see what people have won in the past, you guys can scroll here, which is way easier than trying to look on Facebook. These are our past winners, you guys. These are some of the things that I send out to the winners. Always cooking and baking related items. So, it's always a fun time, you guys. Congratulations, Crystal. Which brings me, you guys, if we want to do 2 more big giveaways, you guys. These are my big giveaways, not my live view giveaways, but my likes and follows giveaway, you guys. Get those likes out there. If you're not sure if you like my page, like this post, and I can invite you to like my page. When we hit 2,000, you guys, I will do 2 giveaways. And once we hit 2,000 in the likes, we've already hit it in the follows and far past it. But once we hit it in the likes, I will come on a live show. I will explain how to get entered in to the giveaway. It's a secret. It's only for the people that are listening and paying attention. I will do a live video how to get entered in. I will open up the entering, and then 24 hours later I will close it, and we will do 2 big giveaways, you guys. So let's get to the 2,000 likes and follows. So if you want to help cooking cheese meatballs now, Sandra, take a picture, you guys. If you cook any of my food, take a picture and post it on my page. Even if you hated it, even if it was a fail, post it so that everyone on my page can see if it is worth the time. And if your family likes it, maybe theirs will too. Huh? Almost, buddy. I will show you guys how to invite people to like my page so that we can get to the 2,000 likes and follows. So you're going to go to my page, and over here you see the community tab, and then you will see that you can invite your friends, and you click that. And then you go over and you can either hit select all and it will select everyone, or you can go through and pick and choose your moms and your sisters and your friends and invite them, anybody that you think would benefit from my page. And then when we hit 2,000, just keep an eye out for my page and learn how to get entered in. And then we will do those 2 giveaways, you guys. Cindy, you never know. You never know, because sometimes they are not the best. Like that mustard chicken thing that I made, you guys, oh my god. I couldn't eat it. It was chicken, mustard, and syrup, I think. My husband liked the sauce. He wanted it on chicken wings, but I couldn't, you guys. I couldn't bring myself to eat it. So, there we go, you guys. First troll of the season. So, you guys, if you're still watching, this is why I ask you to please don't share my video into crummy groups that you don't know anything about, groups that you're not familiar with, groups that have bazillions of viewers, because then I get things like, is your couch still available? Are there any stains? And then I have to go through the hassle of blocking people to get them out of my page. Thankfully, I hope that they weren't around during the giveaway, because there would be nothing worse than a stupid troll winning one of my giveaways, you guys. Not a lie, I would be so furious. So, just watch where you share my video. Your personal pages are enough. I thank you guys for those of you who do share them in groups, but it does open me up to trolls. So, yeah, Cindy, that one wasn't too good. So I will post those things that you guys want, and also if you are looking for a link through Amazon and you know it was on a specific recipe, instead of having to scroll through Facebook to find it, I have put the links on my website as well. So if you go to a recipe and you know that it has a item from Amazon associated with it, you guys, you just scroll down. Oops, I went too far. Scroll down, and there it is. Those are the links, you guys, if you ever need them. They are in the bottom section of the recipe. Right under the video are the links for Amazon. No worries, Melanie, you guys. I'm not yelling at anybody. These trolls exist everywhere, okay? So it happens. I'm not yelling at you guys at all. I'm just, you guys, we have to keep our guard up. If you guys see anybody that is a troll, please point them out to me so that I can get on top of it right away so that they don't make it to the giveaway round. All right, so we've got 6 minutes left, you guys. I cannot wait. I will take a picture for you guys when it is done. I will give you guys a little sneak peek for those of you that are still hanging out with me. You guys. Oops, I flipped you the wrong way. Sorry, guys. Look at that. You guys can tell I put a little extra blueberries in there because of all the blueberry juice that's on the side. But so good, you guys. It really doesn't even need any syrup or anything with it. You could use some whipped cream if you really wanted to. Sorry for the movement. If you are serving it as a dessert. Yes, Kingston? Yes, buddy. Did you look at what you made in the oven? You did? All right, you guys. Have an awesome Sunday, and I will see you tomorrow for our asparagus and our tips and tricks on our air fryer with some chicken breasts. And I will, for those of you who asked, I will do one frozen chicken breast, and the rest of them will be thaw. Most trolls find pages without going into groups to find videos. Looks yummy. Keep getting kicked off. Who won? Nicole, it was Crystal S. Crystal S is who won. Thank you for hanging out, Nicole. You guys, I am so excited. It smells so good. So I'm going to check and see if it's done. Yes, Cool Whip, whipped cream, heavy whipping cream. You stick it in a bowl and pour some heavy whipping cream on it, you guys. Oh. All right, have an awesome Sunday, you guys. See you tomorrow for our asparagus. You guys go and vote. I will pin it to the top of the page. Vote for dinner on Thursday. Vote, because it is so close, you guys, right now that I'm probably going to have to buy the supplies to make both just in case it takes some sort of turn from now until Thursday. All right, have an awesome day, you guys.